What's up YouTube, down here, and welcome to episode number 1 of my Liverpool career mode on FIFA 14. So as I said, this is the first episode of the career mode that you guys voted for, and we're going to start off the episode with the question of the day. And the question of the day, as always in the first episode of a new career mode, is going to be who shall I sign for this career mode. So in a moment I will have a look through the team, and you can kind of pick out weaknesses in the team and tell me in the comment section below of what players do you think I should buy. So just spam the comments if you want to, and also smash the like button if you do want to see more, and it'll really help me out. It'll just show me that you want to see more of this series, and it'll be really motivating as well. So as normal, we're going to do the career mode settings. You can see we are doing the Champions Cup and the Euro League as well. And obviously Liverpool actually finished 7th in the league last year, which means they're not going to be in the Champions Cup either, or neither the Euro League as well. So that's going to be kind of good for me, and it's kind of like an advantage because on career mode I don't really value the Euro League or the Champions Cup too much. I kind of focus more on the league, and obviously the first season is more important to win the league and that kind of thing, and get a good position in the league for the first season. You can see we are having a look at the budget allocation as well, and you can see we've actually got 18 million and 190,000 as our wage budget. So this is the second thing I always do. I always have a look through the team and try and put up the strongest team as well. You can see we've got Mignolet in goal, we've got Johnson as the right wing back, and then we've got the normal back four of Toure, I think it's Skirtle and Daniel Agger as the centre backs. And then the main bit of the team for me, in my opinion, is going to be Coutinho, and then the SAS, which is obviously going to be Sturridge and Suarez. So Suarez and Sturridge is going to be an amazing combination. It's just going to be a lot of pace, it's going to be a lot of shooting, a lot of good shot power and that kind of thing, and skill moves, 4-star skill moves, both of them, and they both got high ratings and good potential on career mode. But the challenge is, can I keep them for this first season? You're going to wait and see in this career mode, or this first episode of this career mode. So first of all, we have Sturridge, who's really pacey. He's got more pace than Suarez, but Suarez does actually have better shot power, better shooting, and he's more nimble on the ball as well. But Sturridge, sorry, I keep getting the names mixed up, but Sturridge, he's actually my favourite player, or I like him, I prefer him over Suarez, just because of what Suarez has done in the past, obviously biting Ivanovic and all that crazy stuff like that. So the next player I want to talk about is Coutinho, and again, he's really lit up the BPL, you got to admit that. And another question I have for you guys today is going to be, who is your favourite centre attacking midfielder in the BPL right now? So for me, it's got to be Coutinho, then Eriksen, and then probably Juan Mata. And leave it in the comment section below. And yeah, I've already through all the comments and always reply to your comments and that kind of thing. So again, tell me what players you want me to sign in this career mode as well. So we're going to go and have a look for some players now. First of all, we're having a look through Inter Milan, and the player that I was looking for was Freddie Guarin. So he actually has some amazing total stats. If you don't know what total stats are, it's basically all their stats actually added up together. So everything you see on their bios and that kind of thing, whatever it's called or whatever. So yeah, his stats all add up to around about 500 or around about 475, which is absolutely crazy. He has good tackling, he has good shot power, good free kick, and he has some wonderful stats. So I can't wait to use him if I am able to get him. So you're going to see it's a real challenge to get him, because I was actually looking for a new centre midfielder. I was having a look at Strootman, and I was also having a look at Guarin and a couple of other players during this first episode. And yeah, so this episode won't actually include any gameplay, just because this is my favourite part of career mode. This is the best part for me. It's making all those transfers, just getting the team ready for the first game of the season, which by the way I think is up against Stoke, and then the next game is up against Aston Villa. So it should be a really interesting episode 2, which will be out hopefully later on today. If this video gets a good response, I will upload the second episode of the day. So the next player I was looking for was Nathan Ake. He's actually a Chelsea centre-back, and in my opinion the next David Luiz, he is kind of similar to him in terms of just being really good, a really good rock at the back, and he's also got good strength, good pace and good in the air, really a perfect centre-back. And he's also, I think he's from Holland, I think he is, I think I might be correct there. And you can see he's actually going to go and offer him a loan there. You can see I'm actually offering 5% as a clean sheet bonus, which doesn't make too much difference. And you can see I'm offering him a loan there. So why would you even offer him like a half length of the season, that kind of thing? I don't see really the point in that. So we're actually going to offer here from Sacco, and it's from, I think it's a team called Lille, I think it's called, from the Liga 1 or Liga 1, wherever it's called. So you can see we're just going to reject all offers, because it's going to be so fun using him, because he's so strong and he's so quick as well. It's just so funny using him, because he can just bully attackers, he just makes attackers scared, and he's an amazing defender. So next player, I was actually expecting this. Real Madrid offered around about 28 million, I think, in the end, for Luis Suarez, 86 rated and 26 years old. And in the end, I just rejected all offers, because I don't want to sell him. I want to use Sturridge and Suarez together before I make any judgments about how good they are on career mode. And then hopefully in the future I will get some more strikers if I do get bored of them. And yeah, so we're actually going to go and offer a contract to Guarin. Finally, they do accept the transfer offer. I think in the end it was around about 11.5 million. And before that, I tried to offer, I think it was around about 7.5 million plus Joe Allen. What a flop he's been. Joe Allen is just a terrible player in my opinion. He's just really done nothing. And on the other hand, Henderson in real life, he's actually kind of got better this year, and he's actually playing as the right wing back for Liverpool. So next we have another look at Ake, and you can see we're having a look at Diego Costa. His stats this year are absolutely insane, and did you know this fact? Atletico Madrid have actually got a record this season so far of 8-0-0 at the time of recording. So you can see here, his stats, he's got good sprint speed, he's got good strength and good reactions, which is all you need in a striker. It's just about if he can finish. But the thing is, I don't really need another striker because Liverpool actually brought in Iago Aspas. They've got Luis Alberto, I haven't actually seen him in real life, and obviously Luis Suarez and Daniel Sturridge. So we actually get some more offers here for Lucas Leiva, and another offer for Jordan Henderson, both quality centre midfielders, and they'll do a lot this season. They'll be like a squad depth kind of players. We will need them, and then hopefully if I can get Guarin and Gerald will be the first choice centre midfielders. So again, we go to PSG. We're having a look through some of the PSG players, and the main attraction was Marquinhos. Obviously, I wasn't going to go for Thiago Silva, and I was actually having a look for Marquinhos, but Thiago Silva actually moved to Man United, which I think is our third game of the season. And imagine that, Vidic and Thiago Silva, that's just insane. And I'm not really looking forward to that game, which will be in the next episode. So you can see here, we're having a look at Ake. We're actually going to offer him a contract, because in the end I actually offered money for him. And what I'm going to do, if he accepts it, I'm actually going to send him out on loan, because he's not going to play too much this season, and I've obviously got Skirtle, Aga, and so on and like that. So I've got really good squad depth, which is always important in career mode if you have like those midweek games. So we're actually going to offer a contract to Guarin. Again, a really tough player to buy, because I think it's something to do with Liverpool being like 7th in the league last year and not being competitive really in the Champions Cup or the Euro League. That's why it's kind of hard to bring in these good players. And we actually eventually get Ake into the team, Nathan Ake, and you can see, as I said, we are going to put him up for a loan list for a season-long loan, and you can see we're just going to back out. I didn't really want to sell too many players. I wanted to keep the same team, because I want to use this team. Liverpool are a really great team on this game, and I cannot wait to use a full team. So you can see here, this is the main part of the series, or not the main part of the series, what the hell am I on about? The main part of the episode, we actually get Freddie Guarin into the team, 27 years old. He has potential of 86, and once his stats all gone up, he'll be absolutely insane next to Steven Gerrard. And once Steven Gerrard obviously retires, I'll have to have a go and try and get some more centre midfielders. So we're going into our sim games now, and as usual, I'm not really going to play them because there's no point, but this is one of the main bits of the episode, league objective. They want me to win the league title, which is absolutely insane considering there's Man United, Man City, I was about to say Man United twice, and you've obviously got Chelsea, you've got Arsenal, you've got Tottenham. I'm not going to finish maybe even in the top 4, but I'll give it my best shot, and I'll hopefully maybe finish in the top 4. That is my realistic aim for this first season. So hopefully I can do a load of seasons with this team. I just cannot wait to get into this season, and hopefully I can even get into the top 4 in this first season. I'll be trying to put as much effort into this series as possible, and as it's coming up to the half-term holidays, I will be trying to get maybe 2 episodes a day out for you guys. So you can see we're actually getting an offer from Daniel Sturridge, or from Borussia Dortmund for Daniel Sturridge, and there's no way in hell that I'm actually going to sell him in this first season until I've used him, kind of got an opinion on him. And if he's a flop, I will sell him because he's worth a lot of money, so I'll be trying to get rid of him. But if he does well this season, I'll be keeping hold of him. So you can see how well he does in the next episode. We're actually coming to the end of the episode with our last game of pre-season. It's actually a 3-0 demolition of Nice, I think is the French team. I think in Liga 2, I think it is. But if you want to subscribe, that'd be great, guys, and also drop a like if you want to see another episode today. And you can watch my previous FIFA 14 video, which was the best defenders to buy on career mode. And also you can follow me on Twitter, which I don't really broadcast too much, I don't really tell you too much about, but really I just kind of daily updates and that kind of thing, and when I will be uploading my next video. But again, if you do want to see an episode 2 later on today, leave a like, that really help me out, and it'll really be motivating to make another episode. But guys, I've really enjoyed commentating over this first episode, and I'd like to say a massive thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.